Alright folks, welcome along to my very first race in Automobilista 2. I'm racing against CPU, mainly because multiplayer isn't on yet. We're still in beta/beta. And the game is not due to launch for another few weeks yet, actually. So we're in early access. Things aren't perfect. There's still a lot of stuff that's either placeholder or still very much work in progress. You're going to see a lot of the on-screen graphics are very similar to Project Cars 2. It's a default engine graphics. I think a lot of that stuff's going to be updated. I don't know for sure. While it looks a lot like Project Cars 2, it certainly doesn't drive like it from what I've seen so far. We've got some real physics going on. So if you're on a hill and you're in neutral, you're going to roll down that hill, whereas in Project Cars 2 that wouldn't happen, believe it or not. So it looks like Project Cars. It doesn't play like it. The comparisons I'm actually going to be making are more towards iRacing, which is the game I play and I've played for a long time. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to speak of the multiplayer and things like that. I've got high hopes for this. I want this to be good. I want to like Automobilista 2. I think it's really good for sim racing if there's strong competition across the market. iRacing certainly doesn't own the market, but when it comes to close online racing or competitive esport racing, iRacing really is the de facto choice at the moment. Be interesting to see whether Automobilista 2 can do anything about that. So we're just waiting for our race session to load. I'm going to be driving the Ultima GTR in a field against 14 other cars of the same kind. I've set the AI to be about 50%. I've set the aggression to be about 50%. We have got everything set to authentic other than damage is turned off because I'm probably going to crash. And I just want to be able to keep going if that happens. So let's see what happens. Not an easy launch. It's a feisty little motor, this. Let's get down the inside here. Cheeky little move. You only really normally get away with that against CPU opponents, right? Right, first of all, one of the things I've got to say about this game is stunningly beautiful. Doesn't sound bad either. Sorry, green car. Bear in mind that all the graphics settings at the moment are basically set to low. Oh, terrible driving there from the number 77. Oh, don't judge me. Please don't judge me. The absolute first thing I've got to say, other than how beautiful it is how incredibly visceral force feedback is through the wheel. I can feel every bounce of the tyre. I can feel the weight distribution of the car. I can feel the slip
That's P5. Keep an eye on those mirrors, but keep pushing
of the wheels, like all through the steering rack. God, these guys like to go slow in and fast out, don't they? Let's try and use that to our advantage. The cars feel chunky and heavy. Well, the engine. Well, I can't particularly comment on the engine sounds. I'm not familiar with this car particularly. The audio feedback from the tyres is just phenomenal. I can really feel when I'm at the limit of the grip through the wheel and through the audio effects. It's really, really well done. car's got real weight to it. It's absolute live wire to drive as well. I mean, what fun. Likes to be overdriven. Tell you what else is nice and refreshing compared to iRacing is you can actually see the brake lights on your opponent's cars, which is one thing that I've always struggled with iRacing. You can't see the brake lights.
You're fastest in sector 1.
Barge our way up the inside here.
Well done. That's second place. Keep digging.
Right, so we've got a bit of clear road. Let's see what this car can do. I think second gear is a bit too much of a live wire. I think third gear is where it's at for this. Let's see if that's true. Can we do this in third? Yes, we can. So much fun to drive. I mean, this is such a great, lively, exciting, gritty experience. It's really, really, really good fun. I think if there was a good enough multiplayer component and someone opened a league racing these every week, I would be there, I think. Why am I in this car? Well, I like to race tin tops, so in iRacing I do a lot of GT3, GTE driving. Oh, it's so slow there on the entry.
5 minutes to go.
And actually, while there are GT3s and 4s coming to Automobilista 2, there isn't anything in the game at the moment, so I'm feeling a little bit sort of underserved and desperate. So I bought this out for a bit of a tinker, and it's an absolute live wire. Absolutely love it. So we worked our way through the field. We bullied our way through the field. We're up front now.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Good job.
I think I could have got away with a much higher AI setting, but it's difficult to know, you know? Just got to give it a go and see what happens, really. Super easy, even second gear here. Second and third gear. Yeah, there we go, I've lost it. Grass has depth to it. I can really feel the grass, feel the lack of grip. Quite like the tyre model so far. Obviously this is a really short race, so we're not really expecting to feel much wear or tear. They are slow around that.
3 minutes to go.
While I am driving incredibly badly and bumping and bullying, it's actually really heartening to be able to do that without wrecking a car immediately, without coming off the track, without getting, you know, spins or cars just exploding, which can be a little bit of an issue with iRacing for me. Unless you're in something like the Audi TCR, you can't really bump, you can't really grind around bang doors as you would in real life. So it's nice to be able to do that here. It feels satisfying, feels realistic. Obviously damage is turned off at the moment.
You can do
So I
it,
want to
mate.
live.
Keep digging, keep digging.
Yeah, I'm way too aggressive on that corner. There is a car reset button that I'm refusing to use. So we're gonna lose this race by a long chalk, but it's very difficult to talk and drive at the same time. That's my excuse. There's a lot of steering with the pedals in this car, which I think is great. See if we can catch someone up before we run out of time.
One minute to go.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Can we do this in fourth? Possibly. It's going to be white flag.
Great final sector. That's the fastest so far.
So easy to lose it here. Right, let's see if we can actually get around here. Keep it on the track. What fun it is. Just so much fun. Right, I think this race has pretty much run its course. I have lost badly. But boy, I have had a great time. What a great fun race. I think I'm going to come back to this. I think I'm going to spend a bit of time in the caterhams. They're like steering little rockets around the course. I'm going to try a couple of the other tracks. Some of them have official licenses, others don't. For example, we've got Suzuka here, but it's called something else. I'm excited at the prospect of this. I hope it can deliver. I hope you enjoyed my first race. If you've got any questions or comments, please drop them below. And have a really good week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much.